guys, your favorite Ninja Turtle Jedi Master has is coming back to you with another video, and in this video we're going to talk about will there be another Star Wars movie after Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, which I'm still iffy about the name at the moment. To be honest, this was kind of announced after the box office of Solo bombed. There will be more Star Wars movies after Episode 9, but they're going to take a pause. Lucasfilm is going to take a pause from the Star Wars movies because of... They're saying it because of the box office for Solo Star Wars already tanked a bit, and they're blaming on Star Wars fatigue, which is not the case. I mean, partially due because the people at Lucasfilm's reaction to criticism of The Last Jedi is like immature and unprofessional and stuff like that, and just shows that they can't really take criticism very well. That, and they shove down SJW crap down our throats, and we don't want that in our Star Wars movies. And 3, we didn't really want a Han Solo movie to begin with anyways. I feel like it would have had a chance to make more money if it was like an Obi-Wan Kenobi movie, to be honest. But yeah, shortly after Solo, A Star Wars Story, like, pretty much bombed in the box office. When I mean bombed, I mean for Star Wars standards, not normal moviegoer, not normal movie standards, but Star Wars standards is bombed. They are saying they're blaming it on Star Wars fatigue, but the fans are upset. They're not tired of Star Wars. It's just identity politics coming down our throats, and lack of handling criticism very well, and some of the people at Lucasfilms treating some fans like they mean nothing. Even though the fans are the reason why Star Wars is in the position it is today. And I mean in a good way, not in a bad way. So I'm one of those fans, because I got a lightsaber. See? And it lights up. But, there will be 2 trilogies after, The Rise of Skywalker. Partly. One would be by the Game of Thrones guys, which I always wanted to see Game of Thrones. Never had the chance to. And the second trilogy, which right now I'm not believing that is happening, is Rian Johnson's trilogy. Now the reason why I don't believe Rian Johnson's trilogy is going to come in to play, because one, we keep on hearing, oh yeah, Rian Johnson's trilogy is going to come into play, but we don't really see any progress, or we don't really hear any updates. And Rian Johnson, since it came out, has been so busy bashing fans who dislike The Last Jedi, time that he could have honestly spent in making at least drafts of his new trilogy that he was going to make. But no, he just chose to bash fans who dislike The Last Jedi. Which, I always said, I don't exactly hate The Last Jedi, but I don't love it either. Because I feel like, in terms of a sequel, The Last Jedi was a bit of a letdown. But it's not the worst Star Wars movie, I think, because, in my opinion, the Christmas holiday special is the worst Star Wars movie in general. But there was And there were still a few parts in The Last Jedi where I found myself enjoying, like the Yoda scene and the 3 lessons. Even though I wish one of those lessons had some lightsaber training in it, or Luke trained Rey in the Wars of the Jedi, in the Jedi sword fighting. Kind of nitpicking. Well, I wouldn't say nitpicking, but and them not killing Luke Skywalker off. At least in the way they did, which was very. Anyways, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, so with Rian Johnson constantly bashing the fans on Twitter, is the reason why I personally don't really believe until I get like a trailer for his first or a set image of his the first movie in his trilogy. I won't believe his trilogy is getting made until I see at least a photo of the set for his trilogy. All I'm going to, because to be honest, it's only because he's been bashing the fans so much that's a major factor in why I don't believe he's making his new trilogy. Is what I'm saying. Now the Game of Thrones guys, I can't see. Because I understand they are working on Game of Thrones, so it's not going to take until like at least a year for us to hear any like real updates. So the Game of Thrones guys, they got a reasonable excuse. But Rian Johnson, not really. Now, with the Game of Thrones guys, I don't know their names, so that's why I'm referring to them as the Game of Thrones guys. I do know Game of Thrones take place like in around Old England, about. And it has dragons and stuff like that. It would be cool to see their talents in the Old Republic era. So we can kind of get the Old Republic rolling back into canon, and not being in Legends, but rolling back into canon a bit. That would be cool to see a Old Republic trilogy. Or I'm doing an Obi-Wan Kenobi trilogy. I mean, a lot of fans want to see an Obi-Wan Kenobi movie anyways. And it sounds like, from what I've heard from the success of Games of Thrones, these guys are perfectly capable of doing Obi-Wan Kenobi justice. So, yeah, it's just, it would be cool to see an Old Republic trilogy and an Obi-Wan Kenobi spin-off or trilogy. So, am I excited about there being more movies after the episode 9? Yes. I know. No, because if the movie turns out bad, if the trilogy turns out bad, will the people at Lucasfilms pass the people who criticizes those films? Are they going to be grown enough to say, you know what, we thought this was a good creative move, clearly it wasn't well received, we take ownership of that. Us fans, a lot of fans wouldn't care if you don't give us an apology. As long as you take accountability, that's all we care about. It seems like Rian Johnson and Kathleen Kennedy doesn't know how to do that, per se. But, yeah, I just want to make this video, because I've seen some people on Facebook asking in the Star Script Simon, hey, is there going to be any more Star Wars movies after Episode 9? And the answer to the question is yes, there's going to be supposedly 2 more trilogies in the works. I mean, 2 more trilogies after Episode 9. but where in the Star Wars universe it would take timeline it would take place, we don't know yet. Right now it's all like speculation until it's announced, hey, this release is going to be in this said X amount of years before the Phantom Menace or X amount of years after the Rise of Skywalker. So, what do you guys think? Are you guys excited about there being more Star Wars movies after Episode 9? What Star Wars, like, which character or Star Wars timeline is do you guys wish any movies in general after Episode 9 is done being released in all the theaters in the entire world be about? Leave a comment below, and apparently my little knight wanna say hi, and may the force be with us all.